Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Ed's Cali Guns, and this is my YouTube channel. This is my first video ever, and my YouTube's gonna kind of revolve around EDC gear, whether it be knives, holsters, new gadgets, flashlights, etc. I'm gonna go ahead and do a deep dive into certain stuff. This was the gun I was shooting with my Hellcat Pro. So for this one, I did put a few rounds just so you guys know, this is clear, do a little pinky check. These are all the things I'm gonna use for cleaning, whether it's a brush or a toothbrush or whatever brush you have to clean your weapon, that's fine. So I'm gonna be using a brush, some cotton swabs, to get between those rails. I'm gonna be using some like pads, absorber things, some Hops number 9 gun bore cleaner. This is the traditional one. This is the one that, whether it be my grandpa, family, whoever has shown me to use this one. I hear a lot of good things from this one, which would be the Lucas Extreme Duty Gun Oil for maximum heat and resistance. So let's get into it. So first things first is you're gonna wanna go ahead and, again, this is clear. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and slide it all the way to the mat or to the slide catch. Then you're gonna wanna flick this lever down. Come on. So once you flick this, you don't want to let it smack up against the front. You kind of could just do it gently here, and this should come right off after a few hundred rounds. I have my slide here. That's how my slide looks after a few hundred rounds. I like to just grab a patch, and I like to get all that excess stuff out first. So like anything that's oil residue, whether it be here, the rails, as much as I can get it. Already with just a surface wipe, this is how much gunk we have. So yeah, just go ahead and give it a good cleaning as best as you can. I'll grab one of these like pointy cotton swabs that you can buy in packs on like Amazon, and I'll kind of just work them in here. Just kind of work them in the rail. Just kind of really get those rails nice and clean. Pretty much just get everything that looks oily and dirty. Get it really cleaned in there. And then you can get a brush, right? Kind of just brush this area behind here. After you get this clean, best as you can, it's definitely better than what it was. Get it clean. What you want to do is you can put this to the side. Now, I'm going to take out the spring. The spring comes here. Move the spring there. Barrel will come up this way to the front of the gun. And it'll slide right out. I'm just gonna, again, take this one, wipe it off. And again, maybe this is not the correct way of doing it. This is the way I've seen videos and I've learned. This is what works best for me. Clean the spring, kind of give it a wipe down. Set that to the side. The barrel's pretty clean. Then you're gonna wanna work on your slide. As you can see in here, it's dirty in those rails. Right here where the contact points are at and the inside. You're just gonna get it clean as best as you can. Get that brush and just wipe off those areas. I'm gonna grab one of these pointy ones right here. And you're gonna wanna run it on that rail. Hit one of these. After you do that, just kind of give it another wipe down. After that's clean, you can pretty much start lubricating stuff. So we're gonna start off with the barrel. A lot of people say that it soaks it in, so I'm gonna do what everybody else does. It works for them, it should work for me. Really work it in there. I like to run 2 of these through the barrel. Rag to the barrel a few times. All that excess oil. So now, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna put some oil in that little nook right there. Not a lot. Definitely get some on there, It's gonna make your gun be smooth. At least I feel like it's smooth whenever I put some, so. I like to put some right here. Just work it in. Now that's oiled up, I'm gonna go ahead and stick the barrel back in. You know, this part goes towards the back, this part goes towards the front. So now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and, this is already oiled up, we're gonna move this to the side. Now we're gonna work on the lower. There, you know, here, there. So you're gonna kind of wanna lube up those contact points. Work it in. Put a few drops here. To me, that's the way I would oil it up. Then you can go ahead and reassemble your gun. Come here, go all the way back, lock it, flick that right back up. Now, your gun is clean. That's how I would clean my firearm. Again, this is not a way that you should do it. This is just the way I do it. If you like the video and you want to see more stuff and you want to see me, you know, if you have any video ideas, you know, how to structure them or make it better, you know, by all means, go ahead and comment that below. I appreciate you guys' time. You know, make sure to subscribe and like and comment if you have any questions, concerns. Thank you guys. Bye.